What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Quick Water Fishing. Today we're going to be putting 2 crayfish in my fish tank, and I'm going to be showing y'all some fish I caught out of the creek and what I used to catch those on. And yeah, so let's get started. So in here, first thing, I have everything in here. This is my super duper cool cooler that I have. And we got 3 creek chubs, but first we're gonna get out this guy. So this is a crayfish, and I put these rubber bands on his claws because he's gonna be going in my fish tank. And when they're in your fish tank, you don't want them to bite your, like if you have special fish in there, or like special turtles in my case, you don't want them to hurt the turtles or your fish. So you can just put these rubber bands on their claws, and that doesn't affect their eating or anything or hurt them, because they got these tiny little feet, and the front, well, they all have little pinchers, tiny little pinchers, but they're not strong enough to hurt anything, and they can still use that to eat and everything. So what we're going to do, hold on, let me put y'all on my head real quick. He's a vicious little dude. So I kind of changed up my fish tank a little bit today, but here we go. You can see I got this turtle right here. He's a red ear slider. And then right back there somewhere, you can see that right there. That's a Florida softshell turtle. I got him off of a turtle website. You can go check out that. Well, Underground Reptiles, that's what it's called. Yeah, go check out that. That's pretty cool. Then our next crayfish, this guy is a lot smaller, and I'm not afraid of it hurting anything. Like, I ain't even afraid of it pinching me, because his little claws are so small. They just don't do nothing. So we're gonna just chunk this guy in there. All right, on to the last part. So those crayfish are gonna be cool. They'll eat like if one of your fish dies, they'll eat that. They're good scavengers. That's what I'm trying to say. On to the next thing. We have 3 creek chubs here. These guys are feisty, so I'm only gonna show you one. Here, I'll get the biggest one. Okay, this is gonna be hard. There you go. Oh my goodness. Here, just quit flopping, dude. There you go. Now you can see them. Creek chubs. Really pretty fish. Now these are not actually going to go in the fish tank. I'm probably going to take these to the pond, because my fish tank, those are pretty big. That one I just showed you, it's probably 5 or 6 inches. And I got 3 of those. That was the biggest one. The other ones are just a little smaller, not much. But I don't want those in my fish tank, really. They're better for the pond, and they love to eat everything. So that's one thing I love about creek chubs. You can just throw a bunch of them in your pond and take whatever you want down there pretty much, and they'll just bite it. And that's what I'm about to show y'all next. I'm going to show y'all what I caught them on. I actually did not use any worms to catch these fish, and they devoured these things. Go to Walmart, get you some Gulp 1 inch, 2 centimeter minnow, and they are smelt. I don't know. Hold on. There we go. You see that? It's not focusing. Anyway, they're smelt. I guess that's because the way they look. They're like tiny little flukes, but then they're really, they have some super duper scented stuff on them. I don't know. It's really, really strong stuff. And I can see why they bite them, because they feel exactly like a real fish. And then they got that scent on them. And then I hook them up on these super tiny little jig heads, eagle claw. These, if you're going to get these, I would recommend sharpening them. They're not very sharp. But, yeah, this is the perfect size. Size 10, or no, hold on. Quantity 10. They are 132. Yeah, there you go. I don't know how to... 1/32nd. Yeah, 1/32nd of an ounce is how much one of those weighs. So, okay, so those work great for, like, creek chub fishing for small stuff in creeks. And I caught a bluegill on them out of my pond. And some other creek chubs out of a different pond. And, yeah, those work great. And they look super realistic. And those little tiny jig heads are perfect size for them. So if y'all want to go fishing for stuff and you don't want to use live bait, you want to try to do it with fake bait or plastic bait or whatever you want to call it, yeah, go check that out. That's really fun to use. That's what I like to do a lot, is just see if I can catch something on something that's not alive. That's fun. But anyway, yeah, go check those out. They're cool. They'll catch you some fish. I bet you they would be so perfect for crappie fishing. I mean, they're so small, and they're still like I don't know, they're just perfect. Go check them out. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you on the next one.